Hello and welcome to this review for the latest reissue of Perceptor, this time in cartoon colors. This reissue of G1 Perceptor is a Walmart exclusive in Canada and the US. I purchased mine in Canada in a Canadian Walmart for $47.97 Canadian. Now in this review we'll go through all the molds he has, not just the ones that are in the instructions, so that is a fun little bonus I have for you. And we'll also go compare him with the previous reissue, which I have here, and this one is very accurate to the G1 toy. So as you can, the biggest difference, obvious, is like not just the deco, but the fact that there's no more stickers on this guy, right? So the stickers here, that was part of the G1 era, and all the chrome too. So you got chrome here, and there's a sticker here. Got a big Autobot sticker there. Yeah, the chrome is blinding. And instead here, the chrome's been replaced either by silver paint, or by just like gray plastic, right? Gray plastic here as well. And yeah, instead of having stickers, there's tempographs. Of course, on the side, there is no detail here because he doesn't have it in the G1 show. It's supposed to be cartoon accurate, so that's what we get for it. And a big difference also the deco of the head. I don't know if you can see. So here the eyes are blue compared to the eyes that are yellow here. And the colors are entirely different, right? So instead of having this turquoise, you have powder blue, and the red here is very bright. It's your very typical kind of red. If you just write red on the Google image red, that's what you get. This one is more like a burnt red, and it extends to the weapons as well. So the weapons were cast in the same plastic color. So the darker red, the brighter red, right, which is the same color here. So that's that's an easier way to see how the difference in front. When it comes to the missiles, those are different. The previous reissue had orange type missiles, red-orange. These are red, I believe the same plastic that's cast there. And the tip of the gun that technically would have fired the missiles is of that red, while this one is of the orange. Now I said would have because it's a non-firing gun. The previous didn't fire either, which is to show you. So I have a missile here. I'm putting the missiles of the previous one. Did it go through? Yeah, there you go. Okay. So no, it doesn't fire. Right? I'm not gonna take them out of this because there's no point. They don't fire. Okay, so that's Perceptor. And if you're wondering, yeah, if for those that don't know, yes, he can hold these weapons right in his hands. There you go. Now we're gonna take this little guy to the side, and we'll deal with our man here and transform him. So we're first gonna go to the microscope mode, and the first thing you want to do is you want to remove this part here. If you just remove this part, this will block it, so you don't have to do that. All right. Now the head, you can bring it down. Same for the fists, you put them inside. The fists will go all the way up. You have to open these flaps here because this will compress. Here you go. And we've got half of the microscope already done. Now for the legs, you bring the feet down. We can do kind of like the splits. Rotate the hips. Bring the legs in and rotate them. And here we have our microscope. And sorry to say, this one is the non-functioning microscope. The lower lens is not clear. It's a bit kind of like, I don't know if you see it's opaque. So it's not clear. The previous one actually was a functional microscope and even came with some slides that you could see. It worked really, really well. Of course, you'd put them on the mirror instead of this part, but it worked really well. It was cool. However, this still does have the gimmick where turning it will extend the lens. So at least there's that, but no, it's non-functioning. Okay, so that's the microscope mode. Now we're gonna go to two other modes, and if you're wondering like why two, the G1 only had three. Yeah, the G1 only had three. The third one was a mobile observatory or mobile laboratory mode. And people often confuse it for a tank mode, but it's not a tank mode because the G1 version had a tank mode that was absent from the instructions. It was found on the Microman figure. Well, anyways, we'll go through it, okay? So, no need to go through all the jargon and debate. I'll just show it to you. It'll be easier. So, to make him go into his mobile observatory mode, we're going to bring this down. Wait, no, we'll bring it this way here. Like that. We'll rotate it that way because it's going to end up like this. However, we do have to rotate this so that the wheels are on the ground. You will not make use of this wheel here that the G1 toy never made use of, but you'll see why. You'll see why. And we're going to extend this forward. So this is what at least the G1 instructions had as the mobile laboratory or mobile observatory. I forget which one of the two it is, but this is what that was. All right. However, it's a mode that nobody really cares for because it's and even though it's been replicated in other Perceptors since, that isn't the actual good tank mode. For a tank mode, what you need to do is you remove these pieces and you bring all this down. And you can, yes, bring these back. These are not necessary to be extended. Now, what's great about this, by bringing it down, you'll notice that this wheel now is on the same level as these wheels. So he actually rolls. And this is something that the G1 toy could do, even though it wasn't shown in the instructions. And no other Perceptor since has been able to do, be it Titan's Return or even the Studio Series 86 one that we've gotten. Those, he can't go all the way because these don't detach. So this is the proper tank mode for the G1 version. That was only really shown in the instructions for the original Microman toy. If you're wondering, Microman toy is the one that is Perceptor but in black. And it would fit a Microman figure, which happens to be the same size as these, retro-style Marvel Legends figures. Why is it blurry? Yeah, good. All right. We'll put him in. So this is Wolverine here. Come on. Here you go. Ah, perfect. Now I'm really good. Blurry's gone. And yeah, this roll is really fine. Yeah. There you go. So that was a Perceptor and Cartoon Deco. You'll let me know what you think about it, if you like it. Hopefully you like the fact that I went through the other modes too, and you see a distinction between the mobile observatory and the proper tank mode. So maybe for those that never saw it, hopefully now you can use your G1 Perceptor in a whole new way. That'd be fun. All right. Wish you all the best, guys. Take care.